Welcome to Round 4 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of March 16th. I'm Nicole Erdix, and I'm here with Catherine Haleko.
Hello.
And Terry Morrow.
Hello.
As moms of teens and young adults, we've survived those little kid days, yet we're still rethinking the decisions we've made all through our kids' lives and worrying about what's going on right now. Today's Thursday, which means it's time to give in to our obsessing about parenting details big and small, like how our households cope when we have guests. Now, whether it is a short-term guest, a long-term guest, or an intermittent guest, how do you deal with it? Because I'm just kind of getting tired of doing the whole catering to somebody.
Do you get a lot of people coming to visit you because you live in California?
Yeah, we used to. When we first moved here, we had a lot of people come visit us. So they wanted to go to Disneyland.
Yeah.
Live in driving vicinity. So we used to get a lot of visitors. We had a lot of visitors for many years because my in-laws lived out of town at one point. And my own parents lived out of town at one point, and all my relatives, so they would come. And while I cherish those memories, I am getting just more tired of the preparation and the work that's involved.
Yeah.
So now I find myself ordering out or doing, going out for dinner or, I'm just trying to find ways to cut corners. And now my latest is a guest that comes regularly and intermittently. So, and I'm trying to, navigate how, it's not just a one-off thing. It's obviously something that's happening every week or every other week. And what are my expectations of this? Because I can't be running around and picking after.
You're not running an Airbnb in your house.
Yeah.
Unpaid Airbnb.
Exactly. So that's kind of my big dilemma, hence the reason for the conversation. So
yeah, I mean, that's
trying to set boundaries.
That's a tricky situation. I think for us, when we have guests, it's usually family members or maybe a close friend. So we feel I still want to make sure everything's clean. So I definitely do a lot of cleaning and picking up stuff. And then my husband does a lot of cooking and he does a lot of planning for the cooking. So we definitely always make sure there's at least one meal that we go out, because otherwise he's running himself ragged. Because also that as we've discussed, it's going to be extra no matter what. So we try to rein him in a little bit on the menu, and then we help him with it, and then we go out.
Yeah.
So we use a number of different strategies.
Right. How about you, Terry? How do you deal with it?
We really don't get a lot of visitors. We're self-quarantined, just as a general rule forever. No. Sometimes we get family that come to visit. I mean, when the kids were younger and when my mom was alive, she would come out to visit us a lot. But lately, really, it's gotten less and less. We have a mother-in-law apartment downstairs, which my mother-in-law actually lived in till she passed. And that's sort of a really nice guest suite, except that in between guests being there, nobody uses it for anything. And so it's gone into genteel decline. And it gets worse and worse and worse. And it's like, I hate if somebody's going to come stay over. It's like, oh gosh, we really have to go clean down there and dust and do stuff. And we've done less and less and less of it as years have gone by, and which is possibly the correlation for why fewer and fewer people come over. Here, come stay in our dank, dusty, disgusting little basement apartment here. Don't mind the puddles on the floor in the bathroom. It's fine.
It's just water.
It's just water, right? Yeah, so it's gotten really disgusting. We have some friends who come over quite a lot, and sometimes they'll stay overnight with the kids if we have to go do something or whatever. And they used that was their bedroom down there. They always used to stay down there. I think the last time we had them do that, we let them stay in our bedroom and we slept on the couch, because half the time we sleep on the couch anyway. So it's just like, I just can't ask you guys to stay down there. It's gross, and yet I don't really want to do anything about it. So here's your advice, friends. If you don't like people coming and stay, be really bad hosts, and then they'll find a nice hotel nearby.
Take that advice.
I think that's the key. Just don't wash the sheets, and
no food in the house.
Have a problem with the bathroom, maybe the lights in the hallway don't work. Although the last time my sister-in-law came and stayed downstairs, she then bought light bulbs for the living room downstairs. I guess she felt it was too dark, so she replaced the light bulbs in the chandelier down there. So if you let it go too far, people are going to take pity on you and fix things up, which is also not bad. That's right. I should decide on different things to be broken every time she comes.
Right. Yeah, the only problem with this strategy is that you have to live with it yourself,
That's true. I mean, it works. This is like downstairs. I don't ever look at it unless somebody is coming, and then I go look at it and go, oh, maybe they can sleep upstairs. Yeah, but if it is, the main house, then yes, that is a bit of a problem.
Right.
Although, our hygiene upstairs isn't so great either, so maybe this explains why we're in perpetual social self-quarantine.
Right. I mean, I definitely find it hard, because if my parents come, like recently my mom came to stay with my son while the rest of us were gone, and for weeks at a time, I was like, oh gosh, I better wipe on the refrigerator, or I need to move this pile of stuff that's been sitting here for months, because I don't know what else to do with it. And because her house is extremely clean.
So if you did not do that, would she do it for you? And would the amount of recrimination that went along with that be worth the trouble?
Well, she wouldn't offer recrimination. Like, she wouldn't say anything, but I would come home and feel
you
shamed.
Would feel it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she wouldn't intend.
But then again, your house would be clean.
Yeah, she wouldn't intend to be, mean about it.
Not even a little bit?
No, I don't think so. And I just kept thinking, like, okay, she knows that, she lives basically alone with she lives with one other person. They have help cleaning. Like, she knows that I'm living here with kids and dogs, and, like, it's not the same situation.
Surely she would take pity.
I hope so.
But
I mean, I have to say, not all of my guests are difficult and challenging. My mom and dad would always come and help, and my in-laws. So
nice.
I have to say that they were good, but just as it's getting older and becoming less tolerant.
Yeah, I think that's the thing,
of who's in my space.
Yeah.
I used to care more. I don't know if I did a better job, but I cared more. And now I'm like, you know what? I got enough other things on my mind.
One nice thing for us is that when we have big groups, like if it's Thanksgiving or Christmas, and we have, 8 or 9 family members coming into town, then some of them stay at a hotel. Like, they don't all pack in here. And we have a hotel that's, half a mile away, that's walking distance from our house even. So that's nice.
Yeah, I know if I'm visiting, I would generally prefer to stay in a hotel than in somebody's house. Both, the stated reason being, I don't want to put you to any trouble, and the unstated reason being, I don't stay in your house. I'd rather have my own space in a place with where I can make a mess without having to worry about it, and somebody else has to clean it up. I don't know. Well, I guess it's as the coronavirus situation intensifies, nobody's going to be going to anybody's house, so we won't have to worry about this stuff. But in the meantime,
That's right.
look for the silver lining for every dark cloud. That's it for today's Round 4. Tune in tomorrow when we'll share our roundup of things we've been using or enjoying lately that we think deserve a shout out. Find all our episodes at parentingroundabout.com and talk back in the comments there on our Facebook page or on Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat.